Hey, you mentioned fun.
Yeah.
Does that have anything to do with this lady sitting next to us?
Robyn Schall here.
Everyone at home was like, who is that?
Who is that lady?
Someone stormed the set.
Comedian Robyn Schall has stormed the set, and she's storming Helium Comedy Club here very soon, tomorrow at 7, right?
Yes.
All right. You excited?
I'm so excited. I've never been to Indianapolis before.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, you're the first 2 people I've met in Indianapolis.
Don't judge the rest of the city based off.
Let's not get into a fight with them.
Oh man!
So, what are folks going to expect from? This is the first question I should ask. Yeah. Where are you from?
Okay, if you can't tell, I'm from New York, born and raised. And to come to my show, what's happening is it's an hour and a half where we just laugh. We have a good time. Everything goes away. Your problems, politics, things that are happening in the world, we leave that at the door, and we just, for an hour and a half, we laugh.
And what I like is that you kind of get the crowd involved, too.
Yeah.
You like to pull people out and make sure they're part of the comedy.
Yeah. I don't force anyone on stage.
Right.
So, like, if you come and you don't want to be on stage, that's not an issue. But I like people. That's my thing, is I want to laugh with you. So there's different times when I bring someone on stage, I ask them questions, I have a dating show, because this is not just a comedy show. I'm finding my husband.
Oh, okay.
The problem is no straight men come to my shows.
Oh!
There's usually 4 men in the audience, 3 are husbands and 1's gay. So.
You know what? We're going to change that tonight. We're going to have at least 5. We're going to have at least
Okay, excellent.
Oh my gosh. Okay, when did you know that you had something with the comedy? When did you know that, you know what, I could take this to the stage?
Well, I was always funny. Like, as a kid, I wore leg braces like Forrest Gump as a kid. So I had to develop a personality quick at 6 years old so that kids didn't make fun, you know? So I was always funny. And then I was an actress. And then when I was 25, my dad, who's an accountant, who you would think would have no sense of humor, was like, you should try stand-up. And I was like, you're an idiot. You know? And then I tried it, and he was right. And I've performed all over the world for our troops, and now I'm on this big tour, so he was right.
It's an overused expression. We talk about viral videos, but you really you're a tangible example of that.
Yeah, it was the peak of the pandemic. It was great. My grandma died. Not that it wasn't good, but I made a video about it where I was laughing because I find my goals list of everything I wanted to do in 2020, and the opposite happened. Because I wrote this list in 2019, and it was, lose weight. Well, none of us lost weight. It was be more social. We were all in lockdown. It was everything. And the last one, again, this is the peak of the pandemic, I find this list, was spend more time with my grandma, and she passed, which is very sad. But for a pandemic, when it killed all the old people, I'm alone in my apartment, I'm laughing, I post it, and it's dark humor.
Yeah.
For some reason, this dark humor was exactly what everyone needed, and everyone from Oprah Winfrey to Jennifer Gardner loved it and posted it. So,
and I think that's kind of like
viral.
That's kind of like the beauty of comedy, though, like to turn things that aren't so funny into funny, so everybody can be like, okay, we needed that laugh.
Yeah,
you know?
it's the things that hurt the most that are usually the funniest when you take a step back and you go, oh man, this stinks, but in 10 minutes it'll be funny, or in an hour it'll be funny. It's tragedy plus time is comedy.
What have you learned now that you're on the stage, you're doing tours, as opposed to when you first started?
I think I always knew this, but comedy brings people together. You look at people in an audience, and you're like, you and you would never be friends, yet you're laughing at the same stuff, which means we do have so much more in common than you'd think.
Love it.
We want you to participate in our question of the day.
That's right.
Okay.
And that question is brought to you by Kitchen Saver Custom Cabinet Renewal. Right? Did I get that part right?
Yes. Sure.
What are your Christmas gift ideas for Dad this year?
Okay. Dads are hard to shop for.
Yeah.
Because they usually have whatever they want, or they don't express themselves.
Don't believe that lie. we have plenty of things that we want.
Wait, are you both dads?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Do you have daughters?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I have a son.
You have a son?
Yeah.
So you may not be able to relate, but you will. My gift is I'm going to write a card. I'm going to say, Dad, I love you. This year, I'm not going to date any losers. And if I do, I won't force you to meet them. Like if you had to do
So I'm getting mine about 15 years in advance.
Okay.
Based on mine's 3.
Oh, okay, yeah. But wouldn't you like that? For not to date any losers?
Look, and then 15 years I can be like, nope, you promised. See, here it is. 2022.
Yeah, but I can't keep to that promise, though. That's the problem.
I think if my kid would just tell me that he absolutely is not going to ride bulls anymore, I'd be happy.
Wait, does he ride real bulls?
He rides real bulls, yeah.
I rode my first mechanical bull during this tour in Austin, Texas.
Perfect.
As a part of the tour?
No,
you did it. Okay, I was about to say,
Yeah.
the mechanical boots to the stage?
How did that go?
Not good. I couldn't get on. It was too high.
Oh, okay.
And so then, but then this cute boy ran on and was like, "Oh, jump on top." Look.
Look. This is Robyn, Schall, everybody. You can see her tomorrow at Helium Comedy Club. I'm going to go to the kitchen before she says something that's going to get us all in trouble.